Stop whatever you are doing right now, because what I am about to share with you in the next few minutes will completely change the way people see you the moment you walk into any room. And it all starts with something most women over 50 are getting completely wrong from the waist down. Here is the controversial truth that nobody in the fashion world wants to say out loud. 90% of mature women are wearing skirts in ways that are making them invisible. Not unflattering or outdated, invisible. And that one mistake is costing them attention, admiration, and the kind of powerful presence that turns heads without saying a single word. But not you. Not after today, because today, right here on Ageless Black Style, we are breaking down the 5 skirt styles that make women over 50 look so magnetic, so confident, so absolutely captivating that people genuinely cannot look away. And trust me when I say this, number 5 is going to completely catch you off guard, even if you think you already know fashion. So do not go anywhere. Stay with me until the very end, because the last skirt on this list is the one most women sleep on, and it might just be your most powerful weapon yet. Now, before we dive in, I need you to do something for me right now. If you are a woman over 50 who refuses to fade into the background, who knows that age is not a limitation but a superpower, hit that like button, subscribe to Ageless Black Style, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss what we drop here. And drop a comment below right now. Tell me, which skirt style makes you feel most like yourself? Because here at Ageless Black Style, we're not just watching videos, we're building a movement of grown, powerful, melanin-rich women who understand that maturity does not mean invisible, it means undeniable. Now let us get into these skirts, because darling, they are not just pieces of fabric hanging in your closet, they are tools of transformation. The first skirt that deserves a permanent place in your wardrobe is the pencil skirt. And before you roll your eyes and say, that is too fitted for me, or I am past the age for body-hugging clothes, I need you to hold that thought right there, because here is what the fashion industry has been hiding from you. The pencil skirt is actually more flattering on mature women than it is on younger women. Yes, I said what I said. It celebrates the natural curves you have earned without trying to squeeze you into some impossible standard. It follows the beautiful line of your body, gently embracing your waist, gracefully skimming your hips, and creating a vertical silhouette that whispers timeless sophistication. No shouting required. And on our gorgeous melanin-rich skin, a pencil skirt in deep burgundy, emerald green, or classic black is absolutely breathtaking. But here's the secret most women completely miss. The fabric matters more than the fit. Choose materials with a subtle sheen, satin blends, structured ponte knit, or high-quality cotton with just a hint of stretch. These fabrics catch the light in a way that makes your skin glow from the inside out. Pair it with a fitted blouse tucked neatly at the waist. Add a statement belt in gold or cognac leather to define that waistline. Finish with pointed toe heels or elegant flats, and then watch what happens when you walk into that room. You do not just look put together, you look expensive, you look intentional, you look like a woman who knows exactly who she is, and she is not apologizing for it. Now, number 2 is where things get really interesting. Meet the pleated midi skirt. If the pencil skirt whispers quiet confidence, the pleated midi skirt dances with joyful, unapologetic freedom. And here is exactly why it's so magnetic. One word: movement. Every single time you take a step, those pleats create a gorgeous rhythm. They sway, they flow, and darling, eyes follow movement. That is just human nature. For us as melanated women, this is your golden opportunity to play with bold prints and jewel tones that make your complexion absolutely radiate. Think navy with golden geometric accents, rich mustard yellow that creates a stunning contrast against your skin, deep plum that makes you look positively regal. And here is what makes the pleated midi so brilliantly versatile. It works absolutely everywhere. Pair it with a structured blazer for the office, style it with a soft cashmere sweater for weekend brunch, dress it up with a silk camisole and statement earrings for a dinner out. The pleated midi brings together comfort and undeniable elegance in one beautiful package. And those vertical lines created by the pleats, they are naturally slimming and lengthening your entire frame at the same time. That is not fashion, that is strategy. If you are still watching and getting real value from what I'm sharing, drop a comment right now and say, "Still with you," so I know you are here. Because what I'm about to share next, most stylists will never tell you this, and it might be the most important style secret in this entire video. The third skirt that makes you absolutely unforgettable is the wrap skirt. And listen carefully, because this one is pure strategic genius. The wrap design does something brilliant that most skirts simply cannot do. It creates a natural hourglass shape by drawing the eye directly to your waistline. And here is what makes it absolutely perfect for mature women. It is adjustable. It respects the natural evolution of your body while still celebrating every single curve and line that makes you feminine, powerful, and completely yourself. Picture this. A wrap skirt in a bold African-inspired print, warm reds, burnt oranges, and gold accents. The pattern becomes wearable art against your beautiful skin. Or imagine a solid wrap skirt in a satin or silk blend, catching the light with every step you take. And that subtle, natural slit that forms as you walk, it reveals just enough to be alluring without ever crossing a line. That is exactly how mature women express sensuality, with intention, with class, with absolute power. The wrap skirt makes a statement without saying a single word. It says, "I know exactly who I am am comfortable in my own skin, and I am not apologizing to anyone for taking up space." That is the energy we are claiming here on Ageless Black Style. Now, before I give you number 4, let me ask you something real. Have you ever noticed how differently people treat you when you are dressed with confidence compared to when you just throw on whatever's clean? That is not your imagination. That is the actual power of intentional style doing its work. And that brings us to the 4th skirt, the high-waisted A-line skirt. This, my friend, is elegance in its purest form. Here's why it works so beautifully on every body. The fitted waist highlights the slimmest part of your torso, then the skirt gently flares from the hips downward, creating a perfect sense of balance and proportion. Whether you have fuller hips, a slimmer frame, or anything in between, the A-line skirt flatters every single woman. Choose structured fabrics like jacquard or brocade for formal occasions when you want that regal, almost royal feeling. Or go with linen or breathable cotton blends for daytime ease and effortless chic. Color-wise, think classic navy paired with crisp white for timeless sophistication. Or go bold with emerald, cobalt, or deep ruby to make your complexion absolutely glow. This skirt works at church, it works at brunch with the girls, it works at family gatherings and formal events, anywhere you need to walk in and command a room without even trying. Because the A-line does not demand attention by being loud, it earns respect quietly, simply through the elegance of its silhouette. If this video is speaking to something deep inside you, make sure you are subscribed to Ageless Black Style, because every single week I create content exactly like this for women who understand that style does not fade with age. It deepens, it matures, it becomes more intentional and more powerful than ever before. Now we have arrived at number 5, and I promise you, this one catches everyone off guard. The 5th skirt is the maxi skirt. But hold on, I am not talking about just any loose, shapeless maxi that swallows your figure and makes you disappear. I am talking about the perfectly tailored maxi that flows with absolute intention, creating poetry in motion with every confident step you take. Here is what makes it so captivating. It elongates your entire silhouette from waist to floor. It skims your body without clinging desperately to every curve. And that gentle rhythm of fabric brushing softly against your legs as you move, that is what makes people look twice. That is what creates genuine intrigue. For colors, think deep chocolate brown, rich and warm against your skin. Navy that feels both classic and completely modern. Or go bold with metallics in bronze, copper, or silver that shimmer and catch the light as you move. These are not just colors that look good, these are colors that make you completely unforgettable. A gentle breeze catches the fabric. You take one confident step forward, and suddenly you're not just walking across a room, you're making a grand entrance. Style it with a bold statement necklace that draws every eye up to your face. Add a waist-defining belt to create that gorgeous hourglass shape. Choose sleek heels or wedges to add height and length. At this point, you are not just completing an outfit, you are telling the entire world that you know your worth and you are not the least bit afraid to show it. Now here is the beautiful truth that connects all 5 of these skirts together. They do not hide you. They do not make you smaller or easier to overlook. They reveal the most powerful, most authentic version of exactly who you are. The pencil skirt reveals your quiet confidence and self-assurance. The pleated midi reveals your grace and effortless movement through life. The wrap skirt reveals your sensuality and feminine power. The A-line reveals your refinement and timeless elegance. And the maxi reveals your commanding presence, the kind that fills every room you walk into. Together, these 5 skirts prove something that society desperately does not want mature women to know. That women over 50, especially mature Black women, are not fading quietly into any background. We are not becoming invisible. We are stepping directly into the spotlight, and we are shining brighter than we ever have before. So let me ask you this. After everything I just shared with you today, are you going to keep wearing those shapeless, forgettable pieces that make you blend into the crowd? Or are you finally ready to choose pieces that make you magnetic? Because style after 50 is not about looking younger. It is not about chasing some impossible standard that was never built for us anyway. It is about looking like the powerful, confident, radiant woman you have actually become. It is about honoring the journey, celebrating every lesson, every scar, every triumph that brought you to this very moment. If this video shifted something inside you today, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to Ageless Black Style if you have not already, and turn on your notifications so you never miss what we drop here each week. And most importantly, tell me in the comments below, which of these 5 skirts are you trying first? I genuinely want to know. Your answer might just inspire another woman in this community who needed that one little push. Because here at Ageless Black Style, we do not just age gracefully, we glow, we shine, we thrive, and we do it together. Until next time, keep celebrating your beauty, your power, and your completely undeniable radiance. I'll see you in the next one.